Alright, fuckers and fuckettes, what we're doing today is rebuilding the petcock on this 79 Suzuki GS425L. And before I pull my two petcock bolts, I'll go on ahead and get these loose. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so now I lay my two screws down. Catch that little springy ring, you're going to need it. Pop that out. I need my little picky tool, which is right on the other side right here. Black handled picky tool. There it is. Take your back one out. Ew, look at that. White and powdery on the inside. Put your back one back in. Now there's no difference between the two sides of this thing. There's no difference in the spacing of the holes. Pop it in. Make sure it's lined up over all the openings. Boom. That part's done. Take your seal on your O-ring here. Just go on ahead and pop that sucker out like that right there. Whoop. Okay. Put your new O-ring on. There's a little cuppy thing. The cuppy thing goes towards the inside. No, it doesn't. The flat part goes towards the inside. Cuppy thing goes towards the outside. There you go. Slip that sucker back in there, very gently wiggle it. Usually I'll put some white lithium grease on this, but this is a K&L kit. And I know from prior experience that white lithium grease and K&L kits don't get along for some reason. Makes the rubber a lot too soft. Which, I mean, soft rubber's a good thing, but there we go. Put your springy thing on. It goes like this, just like I have it in my hand. Make sure you wiggle your petcock around to where it sits down in there. For all you ladies out there in the audience, you know, everybody likes a nice stiff petcock. This is how you make your petcock stiff. I couldn't make a good one out of that. I tried. Yeah, some female pervert out there in La La Land will probably laugh her ass off on that one. Finger your cover down, make sure that that ringy spring stays in, that ring thing. Okay, now turn your tank up. Make sure it's laying against rubber or something. Alright, how are y'all going to see that? Alright, it's laying against my leg. I need the other other screwdriver for these. Tank spacer bushing, that's all that is. That don't sound good. That's a fucking Lincoln too. Pop that sucker off there, let that spring fall. The spring goes right there when you go to put it back together. Yeah. Very gently. Pop that sucker out of there. Reach in your kit. Get your new one out and ready. Yank that sucker back through there, rubber and all. There was the leak. See where the gas has been getting through there?
Oh, yeah.
It's not supposed to get through there. Alright, I'm going to take this one. You see there's a hole here. There's a hole here. You need to match that shit up. Fold, fold. Just like that. Gently through. That sucker back in there. Now find your spring. This rebuild kit didn't come with a fresh spring. Okay, find one, go through, don't bother getting this all, trying to sit it down yet. Actually, you can go through with all four. Let me make this easy for you. Go through with all four first. Okay, they're all 4 through. Yeah, I'm about to lose 2 of them. Get that shit like this. So what other kind of toys you guys got laying around?
Not much else besides this.
Yeah. You could probably mention that CT70 and have 50 people come out of the woodwork with parts.
That's the only other thing. That thing's broken.
Okay, and that's number 4. Now, go on ahead and pop your 2 bolts. Because as long as you got the whole rebuild kit, you might as well use the whole rebuild kit. So you got 1 bolt right here. Gotta love them fiber gaskets.
Gotta get all $44 worth.
44 bucks?
Yep.
Damn. Who sold you that?
Old bike barn.
About to say that one for that Cowie wasn't 12.
I didn't have any luck finding it anywhere else.
Yeah, what I usually do is I look up the OEM part number, and then I'll Google that part number.
Yeah, I gotta check out. I'm pretty sure Bike Bandit didn't have it for the 425.
Yeah, I've been pretty disappointed with Bike Bandit lately. Wow, dude. It's eating your paint off under here.
At least Bike Bandit got me the shift shaft seal here, though.
Yeah. Cheap cycle parts would still be on back order. Wow. Okay, your screen's fine. It just had shit on it. Look at all that shit on the bottom of that pickup. That's all shit that's coming out of the bottom of your tank. And y'all see all that shit right there? That's old gas and varnish and shit. That's why you don't take these screens off. That's why you always leave them screens the hell on there. Meantime, this gasket peels right out. Boom. Set it off to the side so I don't fuck it up and get it confused with the new one. Even though it's only 2 seconds away here. Alright, now, here's the new one. And Suzuki was pretty nice with these petcocks. You'll find a lot of other Suzuki petcocks about the same way, but as long as I'm in there, let me clean that up a bit. Okay. Now I just take, see there's a slot on this side, a little metal tab keeps you from putting it in wrong. Look at that, ain't that some slick shit? Suzuki's thinking ahead. Alright, now I stuffed that sucker back in there like that, just temporarily. And I have some chemical resistant, wow. Ooh, hand me a different pair of glasses. The pair out of my helmet. Helmet should be up there in the front somewhere. Them things had my eyes sweating.
I'm not seeing it on the helmet on the Yamaha.
No, the little half helmet. There's a half helmet with all kinds of obnoxious sayings on it.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Let's use some thread tape on these before you put them in. Whew. Yeah, thanks. Them other ones, my eyes were sweating so bad I couldn't see nothing. And what's really bad is I done bought a whole box full of them fucking things. There's a whole box full of them on that bottom shelf over there. That one is started. That's all it is started. Now I need the other one. And that has thread tape on it. Just spin them in with a Phillips a little bit. I get out my 10mm, make sure I got them on good and tight. Okay, that's that one. Not really tightening. That's about all the pressure I'm using right there is on my thumb, you see. Or I can do it this way. I don't know which way gives you all the torque readings better, whatever you want to call it, but that's it right there. Boom, that one's done. Alright, we'll holler at y'all fuckers and fuckheads in a minute. We're going to do a probably a shift shaft seal next.